I'm Rabbi Jeff Pivo at the East Brunswick Jewish Center. Over the next 10 days, from Rosh Hashanah through Yom Kippur, Jews all over the world will come together in prayer, in song, in study, and in ritual as we observe the Yamim Noraim, the High Holy Days. For many, these are some of the few times that they will join together in communal practices that go back thousands of years. For too many of us, Jewish rituals like daily prayer seem foreign and bereft of meaning in the modern world. This year, we should all do a bit of tshuva, repentance, in our relationship to Jewish ritual, including the ritual of daily prayer. There are three possible responses to a long-held ritual. We can continue to observe it as before, even when we find ourselves at a great social and emotional distance from it. Giving tradition its due, we risk repeating an act that no longer holds meaning for us. Doing so preserves our connection to the past, but it can leave us feeling empty. Alternatively, we can abandon a ritual entirely, since performing it has largely become a mechanical gesture, a connection to our past that no longer means anything to us. Acknowledging that we have changed, we walk away from what no longer makes sense. That approach has some integrity, but it closes off a path toward connecting with our past. We can also walk a middle path, which is to conserve Jewish actions, Jewish rituals, whose original meaning is lost to us by either updating the ritual itself or by investing it with new meaning. That middle path is not easy. It lacks the clear appeal of either an unchanging tradition or a tradition that is fully and only of the moment. It insists rather that tradition can continue to be a vibrant and meaningful one if, and only if, we actively build connections to our past while simultaneously insisting on the right to alter those connections. The sages of the first century did just that after the temple in Jerusalem had been destroyed in the first century, having no place to offer the sacrifices that had been made there for 1,000 years. They continued and expanded the tradition of public prayer at the times of day when the sacrifices would have been offered. They created prayer spaces that were constructed and oriented physically like the temple had been. They said words that had been said in the temple, adding words of their own. In all of these ways, the early rabbis built upon the past, conserving as much of it as they could without trying to recreate it, and invested public prayer with a new expanded role in people's daily lives. They took the middle path. We should do the same. This year, my prayer for us all is that we renegotiate our relationship with our past by taking on traditional Jewish rituals such as candlelighting, kiddush, and hamotzi on Friday nights and holiday eves, and by investing them with a bit of our own experiences. Turn off the smartphone, turn off the computer, and make Shabbat a Yom Tov and Yom Tov a time for family, for rest, for enjoying nature, for reflecting on the meaning of our lives, and yes, for study and for prayer. Let's reinvest in ourselves by renewing what ties us to our past and to each other. In this new year of 5778, let's commit to the middle path, embracing the past as it opens up to the future. Ashana Tova Tichatevu Utichatemu. From all of us at the East Brunswick Jewish Center, may you be written and sealed for a good year in the Book of Life.